Alright, what's good? Absurd. I'm here with my boy Robin Hart.
What up?
Been smoking blunts, you already know, we've been here for a long time. Power and respect, y'all make some motherfucking noise. Make sure you watch all these battles at assaultandbattling.com. We're gonna keep this network moving. It's 559 Central Cali, 209, all that shit. So we here. On my right hand side, introduce yourself.
Justice, Woodlake, I'm ready to go.
Alright. On my left hand side, introduce yourself.
Professor Z, Muslim, Daisy, and Brown Pride, motherfuckers.
There you go.
Let's go make some noise.
Alright, yo, so you chose to go first. Alright, Professor Z chose to go first. It's 1 minute on him.
1 minute?
How long is it? 90 seconds?
90 seconds.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
90 seconds.
Alright, you're good. 90 seconds. You're straight.
I'm the suicide rapper, kamikaze, make big money one day, Maserati, put a triangle to your face, Illuminati. Now most of these days you're wearing Armani, Versace, and Louis Vuitton, but what difference does it make when you get ass fucked like Sonny Leon? And your lack of facial hair declares that your nuts haven't dropped yet and you don't have a pair. Now this faggot shaves his arms, his legs, he even waxes his eyebrows and chest. He's trying to turn hip-hop into a fashion show and dress up like a member of the opposite sex. But even when he's singing all these love songs, he doesn't know what he's talking about, because if getting pussy were like getting water, he'd be more drier than a California drought. See, I'm an OG, you're just a youngster. I come from a position of privilege, you were born in the back of a dumpster. I mean, you're trying to talk all that shit and that's crazy, but your mom looks like a pregnant bitch from Brenda's Got a Baby. You're nothing but Rex, bitch, and that shit is no joke. Rex took his dick and shoved it so far down your throat that you started to inhale his cum like cigarette smoke. I guarantee you that if Rex were to count to 10, you'd start blowing his dick like a hookah pen. See, unlike you, I got no emotions. Out in the killing fields, no words ever spoken. Feelings are female commotion answered by AK explosions. And I might not be a suicide bomber, but I come from a country where the men are much stronger and last a whole lot longer. But this is what I am. I'm that skinny third world sand nigga that actually suffered from malnutrition and survived. Read over 100 books by the age of 5, over 500 by the age of 10. They came to the US to work at a 7-Eleven. And you should be grateful. And you should be grateful, because even though in the community you were constantly rejected, I welcomed you into my liquor store where your EBT cards were accepted. I'm overjacked on the hormone of testosterone. Yeah, I got guns, nigga, and they all legally owned. See, out in the streets, they call me the problem solver. I stay strapped with a 357 Magnum revolver. Blow off the top of your head like a drop top, leave your body dismembered in a chop shop, living La Vida Loco. A crazy vato, El Chapo. Now my car's been spray painted. I've been receiving death threats online. My mom and dad won't even speak to me because of our horrendous lines, and I'm still standing over here saying I'm gonna kidnap your niece. Middle fingers in the air screaming, fuck the police.
Yeah.
But I had enough of this guy. Fuck a drive-by. I'll torture him by shooting out his eyes and mixing Indian spices into his eyes in a hurry. They'll have a new nickname for him then, Blind Curry. Take a blade with the edge that is serrated. Stick it up your ass like a dick that is black until you're constipated, confused like he's crossfaded. His guts are all cut up, the doctors don't know if he's gonna make it. Hands cut off, masturbated. Just remember, this is battle rap, and cowards like you will get checked. You ain't gonna step on my path to success. Fuck the money or the fame. I want the power and respect.
Let's go. Look at him, dude.
Alright. Tonight it's just bars, Z. So I hope you brought your best shit, because it's gonna be hard if you wanna outbar me. Because you can get snuffed if you need. I don't give a fuck if you think you're the best in this league. You're more fake than a myth that was made by a Greek. You're a mutt that just needs to be tied to a leash, if you please. I can skin your face in your sleep. I brought gloves so you know I won't leave a print. I win that Mac to your face. This is Cali, so you know I ride around slapping Dre. 40-40, I can get your crew hit 89 different ways. Wait, Bay, Burner, Mac, Dre, E40. If you still don't get it, I ain't gonna slow it down for you. What? Get close, I'll cut you with an Asian razor. I'll chain hang you, that's a chain hanger. I'm on my Drake shit. Worst behavior. I'll put Professor in a wheelchair. That's Charles Xavier. Time.
Alright. So, Professor Z, make some noise for that first round. Shots to center for all this shit.
Now before this rap battle, you should have checked your mail. Mail cocks inside your box, then they set up your ass for sale. Retail, take a Glock, blow off your nuts and turn you into a she-male. Now believe it or not, Justice actually has tremendous hand strength, and that's something that the faggots admire a lot. I heard he's the fastest guy in the West to jerk a cock. I heard he keeps it in his mouth hard as a rock until his tonsils pop, then he sucks up the juice. Lollipop! Now your dick should come with a warning label. Willing but unable. Take pity on me, I'm disabled. And since I actually saw you were sneaky enough to get a handicap placard for your car, I got one for your dick. Because it also can't go far.
Show the camera. Show the camera. I wonder where that's at.
We're gonna get this work.
Caution, willing but unable. Now the number one rule in life is that those who don't have money are always gonna want it. That's why if you want to keep your wealth, you gotta make sure you don't flaunt it. That's why it's funny when Justice talks about money, cash flow, and exotic sluts, when in reality he's so broke that to come to this rap battle, he either had to A, carpool, or B, ride the bus. I mean, how the fuck are you gonna talk about money in all of your bars when you don't even have the capital or income to buy yourself a car? See, the difference between me and Justice's class, that's why there's a difference in cash. See, my people are doctors, lawyers, engineers, and academic champs. Your family's nothing but a bunch of drug abusers, gangbangers, and recipients of food stamps. Your sister has the mental capabilities and facial features of an illiterate, subhuman Mexican donkey, and your dad is nothing but a white boy wannabe honky. Now you claim to be Mexican. But you're actually more white than brown. And since you don't know who your dad is, you're constantly looking for him in the lost and found. But I guess that's what happens when your mom gives more rides than a greyhound. Speaking of your mom, she's nothing but an aging, gray-haired white bitch who's been fucked in the ass so many times that it's hard for her to sit, let alone shit. Cover her in urine, feces, and let her rest in piss. And if she still wants to have that heart-to-heart talk, take a number 2 pencil, sharpen it, stick it in her ass, and break the tip off. Then take a car battery charger, put it to her genitals, electrocution, tits hanging out, mask over her face, execution. Then take her and bury her 6 feet underground in the box and let the ants and spiders eat her, remain like a skeletal cross. Sociopathic thoughts constantly crossing my brain. The doctors say that I'm clinically insane. The psychosis is even harder to contain. I make your daughter give me dumb brain, then leave her face with permanent cum stains, and take your kids and use them for target practice at the gun range. Because ignorance is bliss, but knowing will make you strong. See, on the surface I'm calm, but inside I'm ready to erupt like a bomb for any one of you motherfuckers that think you're strong. So go ahead, pretty boy, put me to the fucking test, cause any sign of physical disrespect and the punishment is immediate death. Cause when it comes time to pull the trigger, I guarantee you won't shoot to kill. That's why it's time for me to pay the bill. Take the dome, put it to his chrome, and transport him back into the 90s, when real used to recognize real and people didn't have to pretend. Way back when men used to be men, and Jordan used to play with a fever of 110. Cause Nas warned us about these role reversal, feminine, pretty boy faggots like Justice when he said hip-hop was coming to an end. So fuck you, fuck Macklemore, fuck Drake, fuck mainstream corporate culture, and all of their friends.
Oh, what kind of car are you using?
I didn't come here to play.
Are you using HD?
Not even a little, bro.
HD, bro.
I came to test every inch of MC in you, so I hope you came with it, bro. Cause this the part where you get executed. No prints when I execute them. It'll be clean and quick like a SEAL team execution. You claim to hold the knowledge that could teach a student. But I've always hated school cause school has ruined my chance at life as a normal human. I mean, I had to learn how to hustle and keep it moving. So calling yourself a professor makes you hold the responsibility of every student that had their minds polluted. So you calling yourself a professor basically makes me want to stomp you out for every fucking life that a teacher ruined. See, the look on your face shows that you know you're losing. Why? Oh, I get it. You must have felt the vibe of 300 Spartans when I stepped inside, or was it the sense of rap when I arrived? Cause I've been hitting right every time that my bars align. Scratch that, I pull back when my fist recline. No, move back when my fist recline. I'm sub-zero when my hits combine. I'm more than fine, leave your moms mortified when I uppercut him so mean. In the shortest time, you'll see his kick spread in the air like the Jordan sign. Time.
Alright, so Z.
Yeah. We are in a state of emergency. I repeat, we are in a state of emergency. Quick, somebody with a sense of urgency, call over Kendrick Lamar and have him perform CPR to resuscitate his bars. I mean, his lyrics are trash. They go even lower than dirt. Even Mos Def would have gotten more deaf because his ears would have hurt. Now, you like black girls, and that's cool. Really, that's cool. Because I don't believe in telling anybody what to do. I just think it's funny, though, when you get sucker punched by your own ratchet hoe and everybody's screaming out, Sharkeisha, no, Sharkeisha, no. Now nowadays, technology's increased to the point where faggots like you can take pictures of yourself. It's called taking a selfie. It's also increased to the point where you can have sex on the computer and the porn, and you don't have to do it with the woman. It's called doing it by yourself, G. Speaking of selfies, what's up with all the selfies on your Facebook pic? This nigga took a selfie of himself in the bathroom, a selfie of himself in the shower, even took a selfie of himself taking a shit. Goddamn, man, you're turning into one feminine ass bitch. I heard he puts makeup on in every pic, and the only thing missing is his mouth and a dick. Now, you've never met somebody like me. Somebody who's educated and sometimes dresses up. But since this is the first time in person meeting you, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the honor of getting down on your knees and spit shining these shoes. Get on your knees and spit shine these shoes, you little hoe. Simplification, classification. Your mom is easy like multiplication. I made your dad vacant, don't be mistaken. A tattoo of Professor Z on your mom's ass meat she's taken. Now you wanna be in the bland, you look to play the drums. But what don't you understand, son? These barrier niggas will grab your head, get hyphy and go dumb, 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 dumb. Now, your name Justice should mean the upholding of something sacred, but the only thing you do is violate things that are sacred, especially with your bitch when she's naked, because she's always forced to fake it. So I'm gonna take your bitch out of your hands so that you're forced to have sex with your own hands. And I won't even show your bitch an ounce of respect. Fuck Colgate or Crest. I won't even brush my teeth around her and kill her with bad breath. You're never gonna rise to the top of the monarchy. You're getting bumped off like Clay from Sons of Anarchy. Time.
Alright, last round. Fight.
Time for that heavy shit. You know that burial round. I hate to say it, bro, but it's time to get a little bit personal now. False prophet. You pray to a God that's non-existent. You were led to a false vision like the last minutes of a suicide bombing victim. You don't have a savior because you were led to a false vision, so it's only right I turn my back on him like the God of his religion. Y'all came in here bars, right? Yeah. I'm a dark tyrant, an uncontrolled virus. The ground shakes as I walk by, alarming car sirens. I'm Thor compared to these small giants. I'll bring pain to your bones, worse than arthritis, with the strength that can bend a hydrant. I'm someone you don't fuck with. I suggest you don't try it. I strike silent. Only fakes talk loud. I prefer silence. My goons will run through you and leave your ass flatter than Miley Cyrus. See, I'm smarter than you. I can break down an element. Compared to me, you're weak, small, delicate. Your bars are in need of clarity. You need to be more eloquent. I can tell your heart ain't in this shit. That's worse than being negligent. I smell a pussy in the air. You must be feminine. You're thirsty for a reaction. You must be desperate like Kendrick Lamar dissing everyone just to stay relevant. Time.
Make some noise, y'all. Yeah, we're going to judges. We out here Wes.
Yo, it's Robert Hart, King's Records. Shout out to Power Respect, 4-year anniversary. Everybody make some noise for that. Great battle. Shout out to both MCs. You guys both came with it. I'm gonna have to go with Professor Z on this one. I'd say 2-1. Good job, man. Great shit. Good job, guys.
What's up, man? Jay, 559, you know, Power Respect, colleague, all day, repping. Shout out to both, you know, both artists, right? You guys did both did good. High shit. Every round, Professor Z had a bunch of uppercuts, but Justice had just solid overhand rights, connecting every time. I'm gonna have to go Justice on this one.
Okay.
Right. It's your boy, Cam a Millionaire, and I spent $53 at Pier 1 Imports today because I'm a grown man. With this battle, we'll go Professor Z did rapping, and then he did some rapping, and the best rapping, I want to pick him because Carrot Top's one of my favorite comedians, and he used props. And Carrot Top's probably one of the best comedians out there, and he used props. But he was his rapping. You did some good bars, but wasn't as his was. So I'll go with Professor Z.
What's good, your boy? Sir, power, respect, salt and battling. Make some motherfucking noise, y'all. I'm your host, Fatty Sizz Nerd. We out here. We got a winner for that battle. Winner of it is Professor Z. Make some noise, y'all.
Yeah, and I just want to thank Cena, Absurd, everybody that comes together, power and respect for making these events, and especially Justice. He made me work really hard for this, and never underestimate a newcomer. That's all I'm going to tell you guys in the future for battles. So give a shout out to Justice, the newcomer.